What's up, Varix here, and today I'm going to be saying the top 5 best fan-made heroes for Overwatch. Now, these are going to be in no particular order, and these are I'm going to be explaining its abilities, its ultimates, and some of the skins. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. First of all, we've got Rose, a support class. Liliana was a textile genius and a world-famous fashion designer, specialising in biotic cloth. Before becoming bored with the fashion world and joining up with Talon as a support class seamstress and a resident biotic armour expert. Abilities: Entangle. Liliana snares her foes with projectile ribbons. Unravel. Liliana unweaves and drains the biotic fields of her foes, storing its energy in her thread spool. Biotic Weaving. Liliana uses the biotic thread in her spool to mend her allies. The more thread in her supply, the stronger the weaving ability. Warp Mesh. Liliana casts a fibre web in an area of effect that connects its targets via biotic threads. Damage done to individual targets will be shared with other targets connected within the warp mesh. Now for a biography. Real name: Liliana Marat, age 29. Occupation: Biotic Armor Specialist. Base of operations: New York, USA. Affiliation: Talon. Years ago, Liliana Marat was a well-known name amongst fashion circles around the globe, dominating the runways of New York, Paris, Milan, and other hubs of high culture. Renowned for her textile expertise, design sense, and viciously ruthless determination, she rose to the top in the unforgiving world of something culture, but she quickly became bored of her success and abandoned the catwalk to try her hand at the battlefield, joining Talon to head their biotic armor development program. Strangely, many of her peers in the fashion world approved of this, considering it to be her most something project ever. Something refused to take a code name. Liliana's arrogance tends to irritate her Talon associates, but her ability cannot be denied. She even helped to construct fellow Agent Reaper's medically stabilizing armor, even though they fought bitterly over its design, and she carries a grudge to him to this day. Wielding a biotic thread, wearing glove, and a set of impossible high standards, Liliana joins the fight to offer her support, if anyone can stand her long enough to accept it. Now for the two skins designed for it. One of them looks like to be wearing a leopard skin coat, the other a Dalmatian skin coat. One of them has black hair as well as blonde, and the other one has pink hair as well as blonde. One of them's called Cruel and one of them's called Garish. So these are two new cool skins they added for it. Now for Foxtrot, the second one. The Walking Bombshell. Role Support. Real names: Latta Martinek, age 27. Occupation: Explosive Technician. Base of operations: Ostrava, Czech Republic. Affiliation: Overwatch formerly. Foxtrot is both helpful to her allies and lethal to her enemies, packing an explosive arsenal of her high-tech proton phasers and bombs that heal her team. She also comes equipped with graphite bomb and deadly bazooka. And now for her abilities. For left mouse, she's got the Proton Phaser, projectile launcher that shoots balls of plasma, healing allies and damaging enemies on impact. Graphite Bomb. Foxtrot places a targeted graphite bomb on the ground. If an enemy walks past it, it explodes, dealing damage and staggering opponents. Left shift, Healing Bomb. Foxtrot throws a targeted healing bomb that explodes on impact and heals all allies in the area. Q, her ultimate bazooka. Foxtrot pulls out a bazooka for a limited amount of time. It is an upgraded version of the Proton Phaser that does increasing damage and healing. Now for the third one, we've got Kyril. Biography: Real name: Kyril Van Dyke, age 48. Occupation: Painter. Base of operations: Belgium. Affiliation: None. Now for his abilities, Chroma Rifle. Chroma Rifle fires highly density pellets that damage and slowly cover enemies in liquid energy. The liquid energy will fade away if Kyril stops firing at the enemy. Pushback. Kyril knocks back enemies, immobilizing them if they come in contact with a wall or object. Kyril himself gets knocked back as well. Paint Bomb. Kyril throws a paintball. Enemies that are hit have their vision reduced for a short period of time. Cat Energy Burst Ultimate. Kyril throws an energy bomb in the air, dealing damage to surrounding enemies. Enemies that are still covered in liquid energy receive additional damage from the burst. And here are some of his skills. One's called Royal Skins, one's called Royal, and one's called Glided. They're just like the same but with different colours, but I still think it's really cool how they've added that. Now we've got Zameen for the fourth hero that we're looking at that's fan-made. Now first we're looking at his guns. L-Shift switches between weapons. 1. Snake Bites is Zameen's main gun and has a long range, while the 2. Shisha Cannon sprays a short-range venomous cloud that poisons the subject and drains life over time. E. Casts a hard light snake that is aimed to an enemy. When the snake bites, it explodes in a cloud of poison that damages and dazes the target. Now for his ultimate, the Shisha Bomb. Q releases all the content of the Shisha Cannon in a huge puff of venomous smoke. Allies are immune to this substance, so it is perfect to push enemies back. Now for the fifth and final hero, we've got a hero called Mackenzie, who reminds me quite a bit of Reinhardt. He looks really cool, so let's just check out his abilities. So he's an offensive class, and it shows the back of him and the front of him, his weapon, and him without a helmet. So let's go through his abilities. Javelin, long-range weapon, pierces the enemy and holding him in place. Retrieval of the lance deals damage to the enemy. Medium-range gun, nothing fancy. Melee lance whip, melee attack, pushes back enemies. Jousting, charges forward, piercing through the enemies. If pushed back, if enemy is pushed back, if caught, deals damage. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll leave the username to my Instagram account down below, so make sure you go and check that out. Thanks for watching. See ya.